When rappers are killed, it's often not as random or incidental as it might seem. Katt Williams, in his interviews, has suggested that these deaths are meticulously orchestrated and highly profitable for the powers that be. According to Katt, when a rapper is gunned down, it often means someone higher up is making substantial financial gains. The death of a popular rapper can lead to a surge in music sales, streaming numbers, and overall marketability of the artist's brand, which benefits the record labels and executives controlling their music. Williams argues that these orchestrated tragedies serve multiple purposes. First, the elimination of the artist removes the need for the label to deal with the complexities of their contracts, negotiations, and the artist's demands. This simplifies the business relationship to one where the label deals only with the artist's estate, which is often less demanding than the artists themselves. As Katt puts it, after the artist is gone, the label only has to deal with the artist's family occasionally, such as once a year, while the profits from the artist's catalog continue to rise. The financial benefits are staggering. For instance, a rapper valued at $20 million could generate $60 million in posthumous profits for their label. This immense financial gain is a significant motivator for the shadowy figures who might orchestrate these events. Moreover, the death of a rapper often leads to increased media attention, a spike in streaming numbers, and the release of posthumous albums, all of which contribute to the bottom line of the music executives. Katt Williams also points out a disturbing pattern where the individuals responsible for carrying out these killings are often from the rapper's own city. This tactic serves as a final blow of humiliation, ensuring that the artist's downfall comes from within their own community. It also creates a narrative that deflects attention from the larger orchestrators of the event, making it appear as a local, isolated incident rather than part of a larger, sinister scheme. The entertainment industry, according to Katt, operates on a dual level where the public sees the glitz and glamour, but beneath that facade lies a cold, calculated business that thrives on exploitation and control. The tragic deaths of artists like Michael Jackson and Prince, who had public battles with their labels, further illustrate this dark side of the industry. Both artists died under suspicious circumstances after clashing with their respective labels over ownership and control of their music catalogs. Michael Jackson had famously accused Sony of trying to wrest control of his catalog from him, and shortly before his death, he was vocal about the intense pressure and threats he faced. Similarly, Prince had a well-documented fight to reclaim his masters and had to navigate a tumultuous relationship with his record label. The overarching theme that Katt Williams highlights is the ruthless efficiency with which the music industry handles dissent and maximizes profit. When an artist becomes too powerful, too vocal, or too problematic, their untimely death can serve as a chilling reminder to others in the industry about who holds the real power. This maintains a status quo where the record labels and their executives remain the ultimate beneficiaries, ensuring their continued dominance and control over the music industry. In summary, the deaths of rappers and other music artists often appear to be random acts of violence, but may be part of a larger, orchestrated strategy by powerful industry figures to consolidate control and maximize profits. The immediate spike in sales and the simplification of business dealings after an artist's death present a compelling financial incentive for these orchestrated tragedies. The narrative is further complicated by local involvement, adding layers of humiliation and deception to the already sinister plot. Drake, one of the most influential rappers of his generation, has established connections with some of the most powerful figures in the music industry. His rise to fame is closely linked to his association with Lil Wayne and Cash Money Records, but it goes deeper than that. Drake's management, primarily handled by Oliver El Khatib and Future the Prince, has cultivated relationships with top executives and industry moguls. These connections have afforded Drake a level of industry clout that few can rival. One of the key figures in Drake's ascent is J. Prince, the founder of Rap-A-Lot Records. J. Prince's son, Jazz Prince, is credited with discovering Drake and introducing him to Lil Wayne. J. Prince's influence in the industry, particularly in hip-hop, is substantial. Known for his behind-the-scenes power moves, J. Prince has played a crucial role in protecting Drake's interests and navigating industry politics. His intervention during Drake's feud with Pusha T, where he allegedly called for a ceasefire to avoid further escalation, highlights the significant sway he holds. Drake's connections extend to other powerful industry figures as well. His close relationship with music executive Noah 40 Shabib has been instrumental in shaping his sound and career. 40, a co-founder of Drake's OVO sound label, has been a key producer and collaborator, helping to create the signature sound that defines Drake's music. The OVO brand itself, with its annual OVO Fest and OVO Sound Radio, has become a powerful entity in the music industry, further cementing Drake's influence and reach. In contrast to these powerful alliances, Drake's feud with Kendrick Lamar represents a notable clash between two of hip-hop's top-tier artists. The origins of their rivalry can be traced back to Kendrick's infamous verse on Big Sean's Control in 2013, where he name-dropped several rappers, including Drake, and challenged them to step up their game. Kendrick's aggressive lyrical stance was seen as a direct challenge to Drake's position in the rap hierarchy. The feud simmered for years, with both artists taking subliminal shots at each other in their music. Kendrick's track King Kunta and his BET Cypher verse, where he seemingly took aim at Drake's authenticity and reliance on ghostwriters, added fuel to the fire. Drake, known for his calculated responses, addressed these jabs through tracks like The Language, and more subtly in interviews and public statements. Their rivalry, however, extends beyond mere lyrical sparring. It represents a deeper ideological divide within hip-hop. Kendrick, with his emphasis on lyrical prowess, storytelling, and social commentary, positions himself as a torchbearer for traditional hip-hop values. Drake, on the other hand, with his blend of rap and R&B, his global pop appeal, and his strategic use of collaborations and ghostwriters, represents a more modern, commercially driven approach to the genre. This clash of ideologies has not only fueled their personal rivalry, but has also sparked debates among fans and critics about the direction of hip-hop as a whole. Kendrick's fans often criticize Drake for being too commercial and compromising artistic integrity for mainstream success. Conversely, Drake's supporters argue that he has expanded the genre's boundaries and brought it to a broader audience. Despite the rivalry, both Drake and Kendrick have publicly expressed respect for each other's artistry. However, the tension between them underscores the competitive nature of the hip-hop industry, where dominance is fiercely contested and relationships are often fraught with underlying tensions. The tension between Kendrick and Drake dates back to Kendrick's 2013 verse on Big Sean's track Control, where Kendrick named multiple rappers, including Drake. While Kendrick later clarified that it was not a diss, Drake took it personally. Over the years, they've exchanged subtle disses, culminating in more direct confrontations in recent tracks. Drake's 2022 deal with Universal, rumored to include ownership of his masters, contrasts sharply with Kendrick's contractual obligations to his label, Top Dog Entertainment, adding another layer to their rivalry. The narrative takes a darker turn with allegations of trafficking and misconduct within the industry. A lawsuit against Diddy by producer Rodney Lil Rod Jones mentions Lucian Grange, accusing him of being involved in a trafficking operation. Kendrick's diss tracks have hinted at similar allegations against Drake and his OVO crew. These claims suggest a hidden, nefarious side of the industry, where powerful figures exploit and manipulate artists. Drake's response to Kendrick's allegations in The Heart Part 6 appears calculated, focusing more on defending himself than attacking Kendrick. The track's lukewarm reception and defensive stance hint at external pressures to de-escalate the feud. Speculation suggests that executives like Lucian Grange, possibly implicated in the trafficking allegations, influenced this shift to avoid further scrutiny. Drake's favorable treatment in the industry is speculated to be linked to his cultural background, shared with many top executives. This has fueled theories about systemic favoritism and control within the music industry, extending beyond mere business dealings into cultural and ethnic solidarity. Fans and commentators are piecing together a complex picture of manipulation and power in the music industry. Katt Williams' insights into the orchestrated nature of rap feuds and the profitable aftermath of rapper deaths add weight to these theories. The sudden de-escalation of the Drake-Kendrick feud, especially after trafficking allegations surfaced, suggests that the industry's power players may indeed be pulling the strings to protect their interests. The intertwined narratives of rapper feuds, allegations of misconduct, and the overarching control of industry executives create a murky, troubling landscape. While the public sees the drama and rivalry on the surface, the real story may be about power, profit, and the lengths to which influential figures will go to maintain their dominance.